Well, good morning. Today is foggy to start in some spots. Other places starting off with some sunshine, and then there are other spots starting with some rain and thunder. So active weather and different throughout the valley. Here's a look in Grand Forks. You can see that fog. It's almost looking a little bit thicker here in the last couple of minutes as we're heading into the daylight hours. So we just want you to be careful if you're going to be driving through this. Of course, have those headlights on this morning and give yourself plenty of following distance, and maybe slow it down a little bit too as you're heading down the road and to where you need to be. This is going to be in just some areas that we're dealing with that. Other places dealing with some thunder showers we'll show you in a moment. Midday, a lot of spots are going to be on the quiet side, so that's looking good for travel. But into the afternoon and evening, some places will see more chances for rain and thunder. So we're going to get into this for you here this morning. First of all, as you're stepping outside, this is what you're running into. At the airport in Grand Forks, a quarter-mile visibility, and then back east into Thief River Falls, we're at a quarter-mile. Baudette may have some fog, but we've also had some rain there too. And then Langdon's also at a quarter-mile visibility, and Valley City checking in at about a half-mile right now. So that front we've been talking about that's just kind of stalled out in the valley, it's separating two different air masses. It's clear, it's quiet for a lot of places in the southeast. Temperatures there into the 60s, and then north and west cooler. That's where we're seeing more of the fog right along that front here. And we're looking at temperatures up in Langdon and Devil's Lake in the 40s. And now here's a look at the rain. We've had some again up by Lake of the Woods, but the stronger cells are down in the south and west as they continue to push to the northeast here this morning. Some weakening going on, but Carrington getting a little downpour right now. This stretches up toward Maddock and then western parts of Stutsman County, and then this cell down into the Dickey County area, trying to work its way to the northeast, hitting places like Oaks, stretching back over to just east of the Menango area. And you can see there's plenty of lightning going on here. So this is heading north. So if you're in the Lemoore area, this is coming your way up toward the Verona area. You could be seeing some of these cells affect you with some heavy rain and some lightning. So this is for this morning. You can see that we're still dealing with this for a couple of hours, eventually fizzling out. The fog will lift too as we head further into the daytime, and later into the noon hour, basically looking at some pretty nice weather for many of us in the valley. That front kind of retreats back to the north and east a little, and we'll see some sunshine. Wind picks up, some gusts to around 30 miles per hour, and some dry weather going on heading into the afternoon. Now, if you're going to be outside this afternoon and evening, some areas may see a little bit of rain up in northeastern North Dakota. I think Grand Forks should be relatively on the quiet side. We'll be on the edge of this. I understand there's some track meets going on, regional state track meets, and things are going to be okay, I think, in that area, but it will be close. So definitely want to make sure you're checking your Valley News Live weather app for the latest. And conditions are going to be once again on the breezy side and warm. We're looking at temperatures back into the 80s this afternoon. Now tonight, this is around 9 o'clock. We start to see those rain and thunder showers start to ramp up, and we may see some overnight areas up in the north and west again. So over in the Highway 281 corridor, Highway 2 and north from there would be our best chances into tomorrow morning for these storms to impact you. And we do have a marginal severe risk, meaning that we could see one or two of these become severe, with the potential for some hail being our greatest threat essentially with this. Our rainfall potential over the next 24 hours at least, again, focused north and west. We're looking at a ½ inch or more in a couple of spots. We won't be done with that though. As we head into Saturday, more rain and thunderstorm chances in the south Saturday night, and then more showers on Sunday with some cooler weather. And this carries on into the start of next week at least, with more chances for some rain. So still active. This is still something you'll want to watch out for as we head into the weekend.
Okay, keep an eye on it. Have that VNL weather app ready wherever you go as well. Thank you, Lisa.